Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 5 of Sakura Quest. And with this episode, things finally get a move on. We now have something solid to gather more people over to Manoyama. You see, Yoshi was on the right track thinking of a landmark to add to the town. Unfortunately, they didn't have enough money to make such a huge landmark like Yoshi was thinking. And in the meantime, Sanae, she was still doing her own thing. She was just, you know, her heart wasn't into being a part of the tourism board, so she kind of just was going off doing her own thing, avoiding the others too. But she was still talking to Tatsuo, and I really liked her little dynamic with Tatsuo, man. They were all buddy-buddy with each other. Like, he read her blog, she was fond of his work, and Tatsuo made these incredible looking shoes. Oh my lord, now that could be something to gather more people over to Manoyama, but he doesn't know shoes too well, so I don't know how well that will work out in the end. But oh my gosh, those shoes looked stunning. So Yoshi, she decides to look at more Ranma to get an idea about the meaning of Ranma, different types of styles and stuff, to get more familiar with it. And then one day she's talking with her friends, and then we see Guitar Dude, who Riri has been calling Sandal-kun. Then we find out that his name is like Alexander something. It's like really long, like, oh my gosh, is this dude a duke or something? But turns out he is actually a pretty damn good artist and may even be famous one day. Like, he does this like really nice abstract art, like it can go from like sketches to paintings to like watercolors and stuff like that, and it's all over the place really, but it's this really nice abstract art. And so the characters just saw him wandering around, and then he was actually hitchhiking with the cops. Like, Guitar Dude, what? I should stop calling him the Guitar Dude, because now the girls are calling him Sandal-kun. So, Sandal-kun, like, the fuck? But, you know, Yoshi followed him, and he was just having coffee with the cops, and he drew a sketch for them. And this is the sketch that they're going to use as, like, a rough draft for a Ranma-like mural, you could say. It's not exactly a mural, but you know, a Ranma display over at the station, because Sanae comes back and she decides to have the Ranma display over at the station because that's where people come and go. This is where they first stop when they get into Manoyama. So it would be a nice welcome greeting and give them an idea about what this town is about. But then we have a problem still. What about the money? Well, they're going to do crowdfunding. And I was just like, how come I didn't think of this? Like, of course. I really love how Sakura Quest uses modern technology. It shows us that this is something that can definitely happen right now as we speak over in Japan, because you know, they're constantly using their phones to help them out and stuff, different ways to use the internet for advertising, and now they're using crowdfunding, so they're probably going to start a Kickstarter or something like that. So I really like that idea, and now the gang's all back together. We have one piece of Ranma stuck up on the ceiling there over at the station, and things are looking good. So what next? Well, we do have to build up more on the Ranma, but it's going to take a really long time. So it's like Yoshi said, she's like, I'm probably not going to be even alive for all this. So what else are they going to do? Because they can't stop here. Perhaps create a commercial? Maybe with the crowdfunding they could do that. Perhaps set up even more landmarks? Maybe decorate the city with various of art? Not too sure what the next step is, but I'm excited to see what the girls come up with. And thank you guys so much for leaving a bunch of comments on last week's video. It's like our club, like we have our Sakura Quest club, because you know, like I said, this is the reviews, the Sakura Quest reviews get the least amount of views out of all the other videos I'm making, so I'm really happy that we have formed our own little mini community within this bigger community. So thank you, and please continue to leave your comments. We can continue discussing how awesome this episode is. Let me know your thoughts on Sandal-kun, by the way. Oh my gosh, Sandal-kun. I did not expect that. To be honest, I wanted to learn more about him maybe at the halfway point of the series, and we'll be shocked. It's like, he was a rich dude all along or something like that. But either way, I'm really happy with this episode. I enjoyed it a lot, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here. So catch you later as I review Buso Shoujo Machiavellism. I'm getting there. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.